Oh, hi, I didn't see you there, but I'm glad you came, because I'm about to show you something fantastic. That's right, I'm about to show you a guest spot I did on a cooking show a few years back. Unfortunately, when the show aired, it only had 7 views because it aired at 2:35 in the morning on a Tuesday. But luckily, the production company was kind enough to give us the footage so we could present it to you. I hope you enjoy. Hi, I'm Hollywood Nick Manker, and you're watching Cooking with Celebrities You've Definitely Seen Once. On today's episode, we're going to be making a banana cream pie. Here's the ingredients you'll need if you'd like to follow along at home. First, we're going to start by making the crust. For this, you'll need 6 tablespoons butter, 1/3 cup sugar, about a teaspoon of ground cinnamon, and about 6 graham crackers. We're going to start by grinding our graham crackers down into crumbs. There we go. I think we got it ready. Now we're going to combine all of our ingredients into a mixing bowl and stir them together. We're going to want to dump our ingredients into the pie pan and form them into a pie shell shape. Make sure your oven's set to 375, so when we're done here, we can pop it in and let it bake. Alright, when your crust is all ready, it should look a little something like this. Once your crust is ready, you're going to want to bake it for about 7 minutes. When it's done, we're going to let it sit for about an hour before we put our filling inside. That way it's nice and cool. Now that our crust is done, we're going to set it aside for about an hour to cool while we work on the filling. You're going to need 4 large egg yolks and 1/4 cup of cornstarch to start out with. Then we're going to whisk the cornstarch and eggs into a nice mushy yellowy paste. Once you have the egg yolks and cornstarch evenly mixed, you're going to want to set the bowl aside and go to the oven for the next step. At the oven, we're going to take a medium saucepan and combine 1 3/4 cup whole milk, ½ cup heavy cream, about 1/8 teaspoon of salt, and 1/2 cup of sugar. I'm using a 1/4 cup here, so I need 2 scoops. We're going to turn everything on medium heat and go ahead and give it a good whisk till everything's nice and warm and well mixed. When our mixture seems nice and warm, we're going to go ahead and pour about a cup of it into our cornstarch egg yolk mix to thin it out a bit. Now let's whisk that together and get it nice and thin so we can pour it easily into our pan. Now we're going to pour the mixture into our pan. And whisk everything together until it's nice and thick. When our mixture is ready, big bubbles will start to form on the surface. Let's go ahead and turn off our heat, and we'll add our 2 tablespoons of butter. Now that the butter's melted, let's go ahead and add our 1 1/2 teaspoons of pure vanilla extract. And our 1 1/2 teaspoons of banana extract. I'm going to go ahead and whisk everything together. Make sure it's nice and mixed up. And finally, we're going to cover our mixture with wax paper so skin doesn't form on top as it cools. And we'll just set it aside. And of course, it's not a banana cream pie without bananas. So while our filling cools, we're going to dice up 2 bananas and lay them inside the crust. Now that's a good banana. Alright, now we're going to move the banana slices into the pie crust. You might have some extra pieces depending on the size of your bananas, so it's okay to let them overlap a little. Let's go check on our filling. Alright, it's been 15 minutes and our filling is cool, so let's put it into the pie pan. You just kind of want to try to even it out as best as possible. Now that we have the filling inside the pie, we're going to want to cover it with wax paper and let it sit in the refrigerator to chill overnight. Now that your pie is cooled overnight, it's time to make the whipped cream topping. First, you're going to take 1 cup of heavy whipping cream, 2 tablespoons of confectioner's sugar, and 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now we're going to mix everything together with our hand mixer for about 5 minutes. Now we're just going to take the whipped cream and put it on top of the pie. There we go, it looks beautiful. The finishing touch, add a little bit of cinnamon to the top. Now you know how to make a banana cream pie. Now the only thing left to do is to take a bite. I'm Hollywood Nick Manker, and thanks again for watching Cooking with Celebrities that you've definitely seen once. That tastes like